Welcome back to my channel, guys, and in this video we're going to be discussing why planes fly at high altitude. So flying at high altitude is a very crucial part. Planes that cruise at about 28,000 feet down to 40,000 feet, you hear different feet of planes flying, is very much important for the safe travel of the aircraft. And that is why I'm making this video, to tell us the importance and why it is very much needed in air travel. So make sure you stick to the end of this video. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on your notification in case I release another video. So the first we're going to be talking about is fuel efficiency. So at high altitudes, the air is thinner, and due to this, there is less air resistance and drag on the aircraft. That means the airplane can actually move freely with lesser drag, experienced on its movement on the air. And this allows the plane to fly more efficiently, saving the fuel consumption and also reducing the emissions. And of course, it's a very safe practice by airlines because flying at high altitude reduces the fuel consumption by 15%. So of course, any airline could use such reduction to enhance their productivity and also enhance their profits. So the second reason is reduced turbulence. In as much as turbulence is something that cannot crash a plane or hasn't had a record yet on crashing an aircraft and is considered a safe stage of air travel, it is something that when reduced feels much better while being on a plane. So flying at high altitudes reduces the turbulence experienced on air travel, because when a plane flies at lower altitudes, the turbulence on the aircraft is high. So flying at high altitude could also be a very great remedy, and that's why airlines adopted such. And of course, this provides a smoother ride for the passengers, and this is because high altitude wind are generally more stable. They flow laminarly and there is less turbulence, there is less eddy currents and things that could cause the shaking of the aircraft while flying, compared to lower altitudes. That's why it is said that turbulence is most felt during the taking off or the landing stages of air travel because of the way the wind is. The third is increased air traffic control efficiency. So flying at higher altitude enables the air traffic controllers to do their job way more easily. It reduces the traffic up there in the sky and it enables them, to perform their duties smoothly, directing the aircraft from their takeoff stage down to their destination. And this is because high altitude flights are typically more spread out, giving controllers more flexibility to route the flights. Next is weather avoidance. Now, high altitude allows planes to fly above weather situations, reducing the risk of delays and cancellation of flights. And this is very much important for commercial flights where punctuality is very much crucial. So the fifth is reduced noise pollution. You know that flying at high altitude reduces the sound that is being heard from the engine of the aircraft, as high altitude dissipates the sound from the engines. Because of course, when you notice a plane at high sites, that is a plane flying at lower altitude compared to those flying at high altitude, you tend to hear the sound of the engines, the noise and all that. So this greatly reduces the noise that is being heard because the aircraft now is at high altitude, and the high altitude dissipates or reduces the sound from the engine, or sometimes you might not even hear anything. So yeah, that makes it way more better for a quieter environment. And I'll be ending this video with just one more, which is increased safety. But high altitude is better in case of emergencies such as engine failure or loss of cabin pressure, because it allows the pilot more time to respond to the emergencies and of course ensure a safer flight. So trust me, these and more reasons are why planes fly at high altitude. And I hope you enjoyed this video. So if you found this video interesting and insightful, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, to turn on your notification bell in case I release a new video. Don't forget to like, to share, to comment on my video in case of anything you don't really understand, and I'm going to reply you immediately.